Hola amigos, how are you? My name is Beto.
Hola chicos, my name is Luis.
And I am Ernesto.
And we are the Villalobos Brothers, and we are delighted to be here today to share our background and this beautiful style of music called Son Jarocho.
Son Jarocho is a very old music. It's about 500 years old. And the roots of Son Jarocho come from very interesting places. It has elements from Africa, and it has elements from Europe, particularly Spain, and of course, from Mexico. And when those three come together, you have this very special mix that is Son Jarocho. And it's a very, very lively music. It's very, very happy music. And nowadays you find it performed especially in what we call a fandango. And a fandango is not a tradition that you will learn in a school, a music school or anything like that. You know, it comes from the countryside. It comes from the people living in very rural communities. And you learn Son Jarocho not by reading music, but just, perhaps your parents, perhaps your grandparents. This is passed down from generations directly, just absorbing it. We're actually brothers. I am the youngest, and Beto is the middle brother here, and this is the oldest. And because we are very, very close in age, we are best friends. We have always been best friends. We grew up in the city of Jalapa, but outside of the city of Jalapa, in a country house, and we were homeschooled. That's unique about us.
So as part of our homeschooling, we were exposed to music really early on. And we were really lucky because my mother found this teacher, his name is Carlos Marrufo, who became like our musical father. And he was really generous, sharing his knowledge, not charging a penny. And we were really lucky learning from him. We started with the violin.
Classical violin.
Classical music. But eventually we started also learning from our grandma, or abuela, who was a self-taught musician. She played the guitar and she played the accordion. And in every party and every gathering, she would bring out her instruments and play traditional folk tunes.
So for many years, we practiced our instruments. We practiced and we practiced and we practiced until we finished our training in Mexico. Then I came to New York, Luis went to Germany, and Beto went to Belgium.
So when I was in Belgium, I started feeling really homesick. I was missing my country, I was missing Mexico, my family, and my abuela used to send me cassette tapes over the mail, and I started listening and feeling really nostalgic about that kind of music. Eventually, when I was able to return, the first thing I did is I went to my abuela and I started learning Son Jarocho. I started getting myself immersed into the tradition, and that means going into rural communities and learning from the people who play the music, because that's really the only way to really learn this kind of style of music. When I had the opportunity to come to New York, I brought instruments.
That was a great day because I remember he came with so many instruments, different sizes of jaranas and requintos
and check this
and
out, let's
try
play.
this one, it has a different tuning. And it was all about, retaking our roots and saying, we have all this classical training, is great, but now look, there is also this traditional music and we can
combine it.
For me, the best part about being brothers and being on a stage is that we get to share the music. That is really the most fun part of our job, to go in front of a new audience every night and to show them how much we love each other.
If you're learning a musical instrument, you are becoming a magician. Music is like magic. Through the power of your instrument, it's amazing how you can change the energy, make somebody's days better, somebody's lives better. Music is the closest thing we have in this universe to magic.
And think about it. Musician, magician. If you're a musician, you're also a magician.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us exploring Son Jarocho. We are the Villalobos Brothers, and it's been our pleasure to share our music, our background, our story with you.
Muchas gracias.
Hasta luego,
Musical
gracias.
Explorers.
Gracias, Musical Explorers.
Bye.
Hasta la próxima.